The cherished son of King Abdul Jalil of Malaysia departed this world at the tender age of 25, leaving a profound sorrow that echoed throughout the kingdom. His loss was felt deeply by both the royal household and the nation at large, as he was adored by his people as a symbol of hope. His untimely passing left countless hearts heavy with grief, prompting many to search for answers amid the tragedy. To learn more about this poignant moment, join us as we delve into the details in the video ahead. Let's embark on this journey together. The Sultanate of Johor stands as one of Malaysia's wealthiest states, its local rulers once holding the esteemed title of emperor. The ruling dynasty, reigning for centuries, saw its head elected as Malaysia's king in January 2024. Sultan Ibrahim, known as one of the nation's wealthiest individuals with an estimated fortune of $5.7 billion, has a family comprising one daughter and 5 sons. Among them, one son will forever be remembered by Malaysians as the beloved people's prince. In July 1990, a son was born into this royal family, named Abdul Jalil, which means servant of the Almighty in Arabic. His parents held high hopes for him, wishing for him to become a pillar of the state, serving the people and the kingdom. Despite the common belief that children of noble and wealthy parents may become arrogant and wasteful, Prince Abdul Jalil shattered this stereotype. Throughout his short life, he dedicated himself to the betterment and assistance of his people. Prince Abdul Jalil's subjects held genuine respect for him, considering him nearly perfect in his role as a prince. After completing his secondary and high school education in Johor, Abdul Jalil developed a keen interest in zoology. For a year, he worked humbly as a caretaker in the red tail section of the Singapore Zoo. His fascination with animal life led him to pursue further education at the Zoological Society of London. After 2 years of diligent study in Great Britain, the prince returned to his homeland, armed with a diploma with honors. As the Sultan's son, Abdul Jalil was offered a prestigious position in the state administration, but he remained faithful to his true passion. He delved into the study of zoology at the Orangutan Rehabilitation Center in the Kabili Sepalak Forest Reserve. Growing up, the prince realized that it wasn't only animals that required protection, but also the people. Abdul Jalil actively supported the Malaysian Red Crescent Society and various medical charities, utilizing his royal status to raise substantial funds and ensure they reached those in need. Upon turning 21, Abdul Jalil surprised his relatives by embarking on a significant life change. He made the decision to become a police officer dedicated to safeguarding the community. Enrolling in the Royal Malaysian Police Training Center, he swiftly rose through the ranks, attaining the position of inspector within a year. His dedication to serving the public was evident, and he found immense fulfillment in his role. To the astonishment of those around him, Abdul Jalil took on an even greater challenge a few months later. He commenced training with the Special Actions Unit, an elite division of the Malaysian Special Forces, showcasing his unwavering commitment to protecting his people and country. At the age of 23, Abdul Jalil successfully passed rigorous tests and joined the anti-terrorist unit, becoming the sole member of the Malaysian royal family to serve in the police special forces. Despite his dedication to service, Prince Abdul Jalil's life extended beyond his duties. Since around the age of 20, he had a passion for sailing, favoring small sailboats over luxury yachts. His aim was to introduce sailing to young people, launching 2 mass programs that enabled over 5,000 non-affluent compatriots to learn and compete in sailing. At 23, Abdul Jalil initiated Legal Layer Malaysia, a series of sailing regattas offering cash prizes. These regattas not only sparked a surge of interest in sailing but also discovered talented athletes who went on to win prestigious international races and mentor young sailors. A champion of nature, a brilliant athlete, and a resilient Special Forces officer, Abdul Jalil embodied a smiling prince whom his people dubbed the People's King of Souls, predicting a brilliant future for him. However, all his achievements and dreams were shattered by a devastating diagnosis: stage 4 liver cancer. In late 2014, when Prince Abdul Jalil was just over 24 years old, the devastating news of his diagnosis emerged. Initially, in the early stages of the disease, he showed few symptoms. However, as time passed, Abdul Jalil began to experience weight loss, swelling, and pain. Despite his declining health, he continued to fulfill his duties every day at the Malaysian Red Crescent Society, where he served as the vice president. Tragically, this news coincided with one of Malaysia's worst flooding events, caused by unusually heavy monsoon rains. The flooding displaced approximately 200,000 people, leaving them in desperate need of assistance. Despite his own suffering, Abdul Jalil dedicated himself to his post, working tirelessly alongside the Red Cross to aid those affected. His efforts helped reduce casualties and saved numerous lives. Despite his father, Sultan Ibrahim, insisting, Abdul Jalil resisted seeking medical help until his condition deteriorated significantly. Eventually, he was admitted to the hospital and received treatment from the finest doctors in Malaysia and later in China. As time grew short, a liver transplant emerged as his last hope for survival. This operation was successfully conducted at Sun Yat-sen University in Guangdong, China. Unfortunately, the reprieve granted to Abdul Jalil was short-lived. In the final 6 months of his life, the prince knew his fate and received only supportive care. Remarkably, even amidst his hospital stay, he maintained a positive attitude and lightened the atmosphere with playful antics, such as trying to hide from procedures and joking with nurses. A viral video capturing these moments showcased not just humor but also the resilience and strength of this remarkable individual. In early December 2015, at the age of 25, Abdul Jalil succumbed to cancer, plunging Malaysia into mourning. Tens of thousands of people gathered at the royal palace to bid farewell to the prince. Resting on his coffin were symbols of his dedication to protecting ordinary people, a police cap and sword. Following prayers, Abdul Jalil was laid to rest at the Muhammadiyah Royal Mausoleum. In his honor, Sultan Ibrahim vowed to aid all Malaysians battling cancer. True to his word, the monarch fulfilled his promise by constructing the best cancer center in Southeast Asia in the state capital, Johor Bahru. Named Tunku Laksamana Johor in memory of the prince, the center's motto, "Fight like Jalil," embodies his spirit of resilience and determination. The term Laksamana, meaning admiral in Malay, was a nickname affectionately bestowed upon Abdul Jalil by members of the royal family. Every year, this advanced clinic helps around 7,000 Malaysians battling cancer. For some, the doctors are heroes, saving lives, while for others, they bring relief from pain. None of this would have happened if Abdul Jalil hadn't inspired his father to build the cancer center. Even after his passing, the prince's legacy lives on, symbolically saving lives. We often hear stories of noble descendants wasting their lives in excess, leaving behind no meaningful impact. Fortunately, Prince Abdul Jalil's story shines brightly amidst such tales. In his short life, he accomplished so much good for his people, earning the title the People's King of Souls in the hearts of Malaysians. What are your thoughts on this poignant tale? Share them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give us a like if you enjoyed the video. See you soon.